At 21, my dad yelled, "Get out, you're no longer our son." So I walked away and never looked back. 11 years later, I found out they declared me dead. I was driving home from work on a Tuesday when I got pulled over. Broken taillight, nothing major. Cop walks up, I hand him my license and registration like normal. He takes it back to his car. I'm sitting there waiting. But then he's back there for like 10 minutes, then 15. I'm watching him in my mirror. He's on his radio, typing on his computer, looking at my license, then back at the computer. Finally, he walks up looking genuinely confused. "Sir, I need you to step out of the vehicle." "What? Why? What's wrong? Your license is flagged. You're listed as deceased in our system." I actually laughed. "That's gotta be a mistake, officer. I'm clearly not dead." He wasn't joking. Turned his screen around and showed me. Daniel Reed. Date of birth matches mine. License number matches. Status, deceased. Date of death, March 18th, 2015. That's impossible. I've been renewing this license for years. I don't know what to tell you, sir, but according to Social Security, you died 8 years ago. He let me go with a warning about the taillight, but I sat in my car for 20 minutes just staring at my license. How does someone get declared dead while they're still alive? I called Social Security the next morning. Spent an hour on hold. Finally got through to someone. "Yes, sir. You have a death certificate on file. Filed March 18th, 2015. Who filed it? Let me check. Lucy Ann Reed. Relationship. Mother." My blood went cold. My mother declared me dead. But why? I hadn't spoken to her in over a decade. We had no contact, no shared accounts, nothing. Then it hit me. Grandpa Walter. He died in 2016. I only found out because a cousin posted about it on Facebook. I never got invited to the funeral. Never got a call. At the time, I figured they just didn't want me there. But Grandpa had always told me I was in his will. Said he was leaving something for all his grandkids. I requested his probate records. Took 3 days to get them. When they arrived, I found an estate divided among 4 grandchildren. $80,000 each. But my portion was marked beneficiary deceased. Reallocated. $40,000 to Evelyn Reed. $40,000 to Raymond and Lucy Ann Reed. My mother had filed a fake death certificate so she could steal my inheritance. I drove to their house that Saturday. First time in 11 years. Same big colonial. Same perfect lawn. And sitting in the driveway was my car. The 2004 Honda Civic they'd bought me when I turned 16. The one they made me leave behind when they kicked me out. Evelyn was driving it now. I walked up to the front door. Knocked. Waited. My mom opened it. The second she saw my face, she went completely white. Started physically shaking. "Daniel?" Her voice was barely a whisper. "You're supposed to be in California. What are you doing here?" "I was in California until a cop pulled me over and told me I'm dead." "Want to explain that?" She tried to close the door. I put my foot in the way. "Why did you file a death certificate, Mom?" "I don't know what you're talking about." "March 18th, 2015. Motor vehicle accident. You were listed as the informant. Ring any bells?" My dad appeared behind her in the hallway. "What's going on out here? Ask your wife why she declared me dead." His face went from confused to terrified in about 2 seconds. "Lucy, what is he talking about?" That's when she broke. Started crying, making excuses through the tears. Said she thought I'd never come back, that I'd abandoned the family, that the money would have just sat there unclaimed, that they needed it more than I did. "You committed fraud," I said. "You stole $80,000 from me." My sister appeared at the door, saw me standing there, and her whole face twisted with rage. "What the hell are you doing here? Getting back what's mine." "That money's gone," she snapped. "We spent it years ago. You're not getting anything. Then you're all going to have a serious problem." I pulled out my phone and dialed 911 right there on their front porch. My mom started begging me not to. My dad tried to grab my phone. Evelyn screamed that I was insane. Police showed up in 20 minutes. I showed them everything. The fraudulent death certificate, the probate records, my very much alive driver's license with my current address. They arrested my mother right there. Handcuffed her in front of the neighbors. Fraud and falsifying government documents. My dad tried talking the officers out of it, saying it was all a big misunderstanding, a paperwork error. They didn't care. Evelyn screamed at me as they put Mom in the cruiser. "You're destroying this family over money. You're pathetic. You destroyed it when you stole from me." I said calmly. "I'm just making sure everyone knows what you did." The case took 8 months. My mom ended up pleading guilty. Judge gave her 18 months probation, 400 hours community service, and ordered her to pay back the full $80,000 plus my legal fees. My dad had to sell their vacation cabin in Lake Tahoe to cover it. Evelyn's husband divorced her when he found out what she'd done. She tried fighting me for the car, actually hired a lawyer, argued that I'd abandoned it, that it was hers now by default. Judge looked at her like she was insane. "That vehicle was purchased for your brother. He didn't abandon it. He was forced to leave it. It's his property. Got it back 2 weeks later. Sold it the next day for $3,200. Donated every single penny to a fraud victims fund. They wanted me dead and gone. Fine. I gave them exactly what they wanted. It just cost them everything they had.